Igama lam Khanyiso, Mapasa, Mapasa. I'm an Activate youth leader here as well, who has come for training. I'm also here for various reasons in my own personal life and my own struggle to find whatever needs to be done for social justice. On the point of restorative justice, I feel restorative justice is playing a part, but it's not playing a part that everyone agrees to. I think it's playing a part that only a few in positions to mobilize people are able to. And in South Africa, the one thing that is a strength for most South Africans, especially the vulnerable, is to leave their struggles to be upheld by the political groups. And it's mostly a political struggle between what the people want to do for themselves, and when we take people from their communities and we put them in power, whether they continue with that struggle that they got from their communities, or do they just forget where they come from. Restorative justice it's very important because it allows us to not only look at the guilty person or the proven until the innocent until proven guilty person. It also looks at the fact that there are people who are victims of those situations, and it's very important for us to go back to those people and say that we would like to help you in certain ways. We come from an apartheid institutional government where a lot of people who came out of that government, of that state, were not assisted or were not put in good measure with the current times of the country, even though they had fought and lost a lot of people in their families. So restorative justice is very empowering for the vulnerable, but at a point whereby it gives more support to the fact that we're taking a person out of the community and we're putting them into an isolation or incarceration so that we can rehabilitate that person. I think that it's very important for us to also rehabilitate the families that have lost someone who was a victim to that person's perpetration within that community. So overall, restorative justice can be made better, and it can be made better because not every institution that is there to support us plays its role to the fullest. And I think that it's important for us to challenge restorative justice, because by challenging restorative justice, we challenge something that is good for us instead of challenging something that is harmful. Because when we challenge the harmful, we never really get our hands dirty to the point where we is it